How's all, and welcome back to another video of Look Be a Landlord. You might have noticed that yesterday's video was slightly different in the format. Possibly not if you watched it after 3:30. I set it as a YouTube premium, a premier, probably, not entirely sure. So this is something I'm kind of messing around with. I'm not entirely sure how it works, to be honest, but I think it kind of like sets it up a bit like a live stream. So it's a recorded video, but at 3 o'clock GMT time, which is when I upload these videos. It kind of sets it as if it was live, so then you can watch along and you can't skip forward, but you can go back. But the main thing, and the reason I'm interested in it, is that there's a chat option that appears. So if you're watching it as it is, pretending to be live, I'd say, there's a chat option that you can type in like a stream, which seems pretty cool. So basically what I'm saying is, if you're watching the video when it first goes up at 3 o'clock, I will be in chat and you'll be able to talk in chat. You can, I believe, look at the chat afterwards. So if you can't make it for 3 o'clock, and don't try too hard, but if you happen to be around, it'd be cool to talk to you. But you can afterwards look at chat and see what people have been saying. So probably won't be a whole lot of chat going on at the moment, but you never know, could be an interesting feature. So I definitely thought I'd try it out. Let me know what you guys think of it. It could be a cool way to chat with you guys. Anyway, we'll jump in. We are still playing the fruit mod. We got pretty well yesterday, but I think it'll be a tough enough mod. This is the one that adds a fruit bowl, and then you add fruit to it in a specific order to upgrade it. So cherry first, and then banana, and then coconut, and then peach, I think, and then orange, and then I think it's strawberry, watermelon, and apple. No, apple, strawberry, watermelon, I would assume. We haven't gotten that far yet. But anyway, we are on floor number 6 today. Big change is that rent payment 10 cost 25 more. So let's jump in and let's see how we're getting on. We're also going to try and figure out if farmer or chef affects the fruit bowl. There was nothing mentioned about it in the mod on Steam, but I wouldn't be surprised. Definitely for chef, I reckon it should affect it. Farmer, maybe not. Anyway, let's jump in. How are we doing? We are, don't particularly want any of these. I'll take the pearl. I'll pick up a banana. We're going to need one of them for the fruit bowl. I'll pick up another cat, I guess, as the best of those choices. And we made the 25 rent payment with 9 left over. 50 now due in 5 spins. Okay. Something beeping there in the background. I'll take some rabbit fluff because some of the stuff we are looking for is quite rare. And blue pepper is worth 3 per turn for the next while, so that's pretty decent. Let's pick up a candy versus a snail or cheese. Are we going to go with mouse or toddler, I wonder? I will guess that we'll go with mouse. There's a fruit bowl, so this is what it looks like. It's empty, and as you add every additional fruit to it, it does actually transform, which is a pretty cool feature, I have to admit. So let's pick up the fruit bowl. We already have a cherry and we already have a banana. It gets at least +1 for every fruit that you add to it. I don't know if higher fruits like apples, strawberries and watermelons give more than +1, but definitely up until the apple stage it is just a +1. So we already have a cherry and a banana. It will remove them, so we'll have a +3 symbol, which is pretty decent. I don't want a hexatedium. I don't particularly want any of these. It's also a way of getting rid of bananas and making bananas more useful. I will pick up another cherry in case I pick up another fruit bowl. And we made the 50 rent payment with 38 left over. I will need an orange at some stage, and I will take Nori the rabbit, I guess, is pretty decent. Out of these, I'd say rain is probably the best. It's because it's worth 2, pretty much the only reason. 5-sided dice, worth 3 on average, not too bad. I'll pick up a reroll capsule, I guess, better than skipping. And I don't particularly want any of these. You could use a reroll, and I guess I'll take a milk. I already have 1 cherry. I'll take another 3-sided dice. This is looking for a coconut. Not the most common of fruit. It is in fact uncommon, I believe. I really hope it is. Oh, shows up as pears. This is taking way too long. Okay, never mind. I'll pay the 100 rent payment with 98 left over. 150 due in 6 spins. Don't want anything here. Coconut half, unfortunately, does not count as a coconut for the sake of the fruit ball. I'll take it anyway though. And I'll pick up a guillotine. Wait, no one was going to take that. Definitely would have taken the billionaire. I will take another orange, I think. It's worth 2. We will use it in the fruit bowl eventually. Pick up another rabbit fluff, maybe. And we don't want anything here. Let's reroll 4. I don't want anything here. Let's skip these. Okay, we'll skip all of these. We're doing okay, but not fantastic. I will take another rabbit fluff. They're worth 3 actually, so they're not the worst. And we made the 150 rent payment with 143 left over. 225 due in 7 spins. Rusty gear would make rabbit fluff worth 5, I think, which is quite an improvement. Let's take it. Let's take Nori the rabbit. I have 3 rabbit fluff. It wouldn't be too hard to get another one. Let's pick up Void Creature versus Buffing Capsule. I think Buffing Capsule will probably give us more than 8. And I'll take... It doesn't really matter. Big Ore, I guess. Okay, I'll take another Buffing Capsule. Could take a Seed for the chance to get a coconut. But I could have taken a Ninja there. I don't particularly want it. Skip. We're doing pretty good. There's a sun. We still have our flower, which is fairly unusual. Usually the flower is one of the first things I get rid of. I'll get rid of the pearl this time. So we have a sun, we have a rain, and we have a flower. Maybe this could be a flower build. I don't want a monkey. Don't want a toddler, and I don't particularly want a light bulb. Let's skip all these. There's 10 from that flower. That's pretty good. I'll take the white stone. I'll pick up... Do I want a ninja? Not particularly. We have 20 symbols. We're getting 5 from our rabbit fluff. Yeah, 1 more rabbit fluff would improve that. And we made the 225 rent payment with 236 left over. So we're doing pretty good at the moment. 300 now due in 7 spins. Let's take an essence capsule and let's take Cursed Katana, I guess. 2 ninjas, make them worth 3. We've already skipped 1 ninja. Here's a coconut. I know Lucky Capsule is probably the better pick if I was playing a normal game, but Coconut will level up my fruit bowl, which will hopefully need an orange as the next. I'm not entirely sure what the order is, but it's clearly not an orange. Like a removal capsule, it's a peach. Needs a peach first and then an orange. Okay. How many symbols do we have? 20 symbols. Let's re-roll for a peach. We didn't, but we did get a very rare wild card, which probably worth it. Skip this, don't need a dwarf. Gotten rid of our duds, that's pretty good. I will skip all these as well. And we made the 300 rent payment with 244 left over. So we're starting to fall behind a little bit. I could take Clear Sky Essence. There's a chance I'd pick up a moon. And we could maybe pivot this into a bit of a flower build. I don't particularly want any of these. I'll just take Bowling Ball Essence and I will take Quiver Essence, I guess. Is that worth picking up a Bronze Arrow now? I think it probably is. I'll take it. And I will take... I don't particularly want Comedians. I'll just take Pink Pepper. I will remove the other pearl. Get back down to 20 symbols. Take a reroll capsule is probably better than skipping. Got about 55, so we're not doing too bad. Bees is interesting. If we were trying to pivot into a flower build, could be good. 63 on that turn. Let's reroll this one. I don't want another cheese. With the amount of rabbit fluff we have, getting a mouse is definitely not guaranteed. Skip this. We could take a 2, it's worth 3, so just bringing up our average slightly, and I will actually get rid of the cheese. Let's take another reroll capsule. Actually, finding another fruit bowl, I believe that's also common. There's a mouse, of course. And let's reroll for something better. We didn't find it. Finding another fruit bowl because it's common is not the easiest thing to do. We made the 375 rent payment with 319 left over. 450 due in 8 spins. Let's take rain. Let's take shedding season. Rabbit fluff is good for us. I'll take shedding season just in case we end up adding a rabbit. Let's get rid of this kind, so we're back down to 20 seasons, 20 symbols, 20 seasons. Don't know what was going on there in my mind. I'll take item capsule. Grey pepper is alright, but not great. Buffing capsule versus item capsule. I think buffing capsule is definitely better. A decent hit. I'll take a watermelon. It's worth 4 per turn, which is great, and we'll need it later on for the beehives. Not the beehive, for the fruit bowl. Don't need anything there. We could pick up another 5-sided dice. If I had more removals, I would. Just slowly increasing how good the deck is. Let's skip that. 55 per turn, so we made the 450 rent payment with 328 left over. 575 due in 9 spins. I think I'll probably just take Devil's Deal Essence. Frying Pan is interesting. If we still had the cheese, I'd be tempted to pick up Frying Pan. But I'll take Devil's Deal Essence, I'll take Very Big Symbol Bomb, and I'll pick up just the honey because it's worth 3, I think. I'll also pick up Dark Humor, maybe. I mean, comedians are worth 3, so they're not the worst to be adding. Not fantastic. Teeth. I have no way of getting banana peel, so I'd have to find a banana peel, so we'll skip that. I'll take a puffer fish. We could pick up a ninja. We do have the Curse Katana, so 2 ninjas would be okay. Time capsule, yeah, pretty much everything from the time capsule is good. I don't know if time capsule can give you back a dud. I'll take a bubble because it will remove itself. I'm looking to get this Very Big Symbol Bomb essence triggered. Okay, King Midas is a great way of losing the run. Let's take the target. Let's pick up another fruit bowl. We have a cherry to give it, so it'll kind of replace itself. Let's take another rabbit fluff so that we have 4 of them. That'll do Nori the Rabbit essence. They should be given 4 then or something. And we made the 575 rent payment with 272 left over. 650 now due in 9 spins. We are in a fantastic position to win this. For apple, we need an apple. I'll take Rusty Gear, that's the best. We have a load of removals, excellent. Let's get rid of these 2 dice. Let's get rid of Puffer Fish for the reroll. Let's remove... We keep the flower because we do have a sun. Let's get rid of one of these cats. Let's get rid of the coconut half. And that's cleared up our deck immensely. So we're on 24, of which 1 will get removed. We have a load of these. If I can pick up a peach, that'd be great. That'd be 2 symbols to get removed. And 2, so we're on about 21 at the moment, which isn't too bad. Still looking for that peach. Rabbit Fluff is just good for us, so I'll take it. Okay, we got rid of one of our cherries. That's pretty good. I could take a rabbit if I wanted to fill my deck up with. A rabbit is also pretty good. It gives me 6 and it will fill my deck up with rabbit fluff, which is the only problem, but still, in terms of the run, it is the best thing for the run. To reroll this for, I guess, a Void Fruit is okay. 74. I think we have kind of hit the level, so I'm pretty confident this run will be a win. The question is, can we get a max level fruit bowl out of it? I did pick up a pear because I just assumed that goes into a fruit bowl at some stage. Take the time capsule. Okay. We got rid of our target. That's pretty decent. Let's skip this. How's our inventory doing? 24 symbols. a bit much. I'll take another lucky capsule. And we made the 650 rent payment with 372 left over. 675 June 10 spins. Removals are worth it. Fertilizer. Yeah, we could pick up another watermelon. I'll take it. Mrs. Fruit is interesting, but not, I don't think, good. Let's re-roll for another a strawberry. I'll take the strawberry. That will be needed. So we're basically just hung up on a peach. I think I have everything else. I'm gonna take grave robber to get rid of my tomb. Yeah, I think I have an apple, I have a strawberry, I have a pear. This could be it. We have some amount of time left. Not a massive amount of time, but some amount of time. So basically we're just looking for a peach. We'll take a buffing capsule. There's a peach. Okay, this is looking good. Let's remove. I think I'll remove the rabbit because now I don't want to fill my deck up with. Could have just switched it off though, of course. Switching that off would have been a better idea. Take an item capsule. I'll take nothing here. I'll take another peach. Fantastic. Yeah, I think I have one of everything. This could be it. This could be it. I have my peach. This is great. I should have an apple. Skip these. I do have an orange. Just needs to get to the orange. Take another. Don't need a buffing capsule. Don't need anything here. Come on, it's just there. We made the 675 rent payment with 583 left over. 777 due in 10 spins. I mean, Moon is like it's really good basically. If I was going endless, Moon is the pick. And then pivot into a flower build. We only have one flower, so you'd have to pick up a few more suns, but it could definitely be done. But I wouldn't mind picking up a chef to see if it works with the fruit bowls. But that's the only thing I'd pick up. And I might as well take egg carton, I guess. Let's remove something. I will remove. The cat is probably the worst thing here, right? Okay, we got the orange. That's great. Let's skip this. What do we need? Adjacent apples. It's just there. Wrong fruit bowl, wrong fruit bowl. Are we going to get this done before the last rent payment? 8 spins. Golden arrow, obviously fantastic, but not for this run. The item capsule, of course, should probably be picked up. Where's my items? Lucky capsule. Again, should be picked up. I'm so close to the apple. I'm so close. I'll take, I'll take nothing. Come on, come on, come on. Take nothing here. Where? It's so close, it's so close. How do we have, like 2 spins left? Okay, we got the apple, we got the apple. We have 1 spin left. We'll skip this. And we need the adjacent pair, it gives 7. So it needs to land next to the pear, the strawberry, and the watermelon. This is all, we have all of the pieces, but just not enough time. But we did make the 777 rent payment with 1,078 left over. This time your landlord was shot with arrows. And while I know this is going to be a controversial topic, but I am going to leave it there. I really do want to get the max fruit bowl before the 777 rent payment. This is completely arbitrary on my part. If we went endless, we would of course get it. But I am going to leave it there and give it another few tries to see if we can get it before the 777 rent payment. So it's very fun. We had all the pieces, just not enough time. So we'll see how it goes. In fact, the last 2 runs we've gotten, well, this one we got obviously ridiculously close. The last one we got close-ish. So maybe getting this fruit bowl up to max level, it won't be as hard as I think it is. If it takes too long on the 5th run, I will just take it into endless mode and see if we can, well, just keep taking it into endless mode from the 5th run onwards to guarantee that we get it. I don't want to take it too long, but I think 5 is a reasonable amount of time. It's very fun. I think this mod does make the game slightly easier. Getting a fruit bowl up to level 3 or 4 is good. being able to remove bananas and not peaches, cherries is good. Being able to remove your cherry for basically free is good because it makes the fruit ball into a tree. So basically with one cherry and banana, the fruit ball becomes a tree symbol, and after that it only gets better. So I think the mod does make the game slightly easier than base game, but definitely interesting. I highly recommend trying it out. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, it does mean, yeah, like I took this pear, which is not good for my build, but I took it because it goes into fruit balls. So I guess in some ways, I don't know. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. I've been rambling for far too long. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you did, give the video no like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hopefully the chat is working. I saw some of you in chat, so that'll be interesting. Until tomorrow, guys, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.